Hello, Internet! Welcome back to the land of Runescape. Quest Ketchup. Not the challenges. Quest. Desperate measures. Talk to Seren up the stairs in Burthorp Castle. This quest is partially voice acted. Could it be completely voice acted? Could we give my voice a rest? Come on, Jagex. You got money. Pay people to voice act. It is very long. This could be a 3-parter. So I should probably get on with it, right? Okay. Up the stairs. Yeah, everybody's still here. Yo, Crystal Lady. You're not the one that I'm talking to, Brunt. We can't just keep sitting here waiting for something to happen. Kerapac has stolen the needle, right? I thought he just attuned to it. He actually stole it? It's a big old honking rock. Also, what does attuning to the needle even mean? He has control over... Oh, he's got control over time? He's got a TARDIS? If only someone had spoken up about his inevitable betrayal and encouraged us to follow a path of peace. Who's she talking to? I don't remember anybody saying that. I know she's talking about Seren, but I don't remember... okay. Oh, like you did? Wait, no, you didn't. Sanctimonious as Everglandria. You godless are all alike. Oh, any Michael thing. Forgot about that. Everyone, please, be calm. Sorry, yes, you're right. Now's not the time for infighting. We need to be united. Of course, yes, my apologies. We should save our rage for Kerapac, not each other. Ziliana and Kerapac going at it one-on-one, I'd like to see that. We need to work out what Kerapac's plan is before we can stop him. Well, he did say something about removing the curse from the kin. And he's got a time-traveling thing. So, we're looking at a Back to the Future thing. Maybe.
Seren is right. That needs to be our focus. We know the consequences of his plan.
Could you stoop down a little bit? The camera can just barely get you in frame. You and your giant nipple tusks. The death of all life on Gielinor.
Precisely. Whatever he's doing will kill us all. But the question is, what is he doing?
Seren, what can you tell us? Please forgive me, my friends. Please talk among yourselves. I must speak with the World Guardian about the situation. Loremaster, it is good to see you. As you can see, we need to hurry. So what's going on? Is it just me, or is everyone acting, a little off? Ma's gift to me, my aura. It compels them to trust me, to need me. The longer we deliberate, the more bound they are because of it. That's kind of dangerous. Just look how they blindly follow whatever I say. Their moods shift in an instant because they cannot bear disagreeing with me. Yeah, that's a little worrying. I'm glad you see the danger. Each member of the council is here because they bring something unique to the table. A different point of view, but now, the only viewpoint offered is mine. Yeah, maybe you should leave? I am not all-knowing. I am not all-seeing. I'm a goddess, yes, but sometimes even gods make mistakes. We are facing the ultimate destruction of all life on Gielinor, possibly the universe. I am not mortal. I do not fully understand what it means to be mortal, so my voice cannot be the only one to speak for them. But with each day that passes, the stronger they are bound to be. Then maybe you should leave. We need to deal with this threat now before the effect becomes too powerful. Okay, accept. What am I gotta do? Thank you. I can always count on you. After Kerapac's betrayal, Thok and Karos wanted to track him down. With the council's permission, I sent them to Anachronia. So that's that Orthen place he was talking about. Like I didn't know, because I've been doing archaeology there for a while. They've been sending regular reports, and it sounds like Karos has discovered Kerapac's hideout, but needs some help. What? Jagex, ever think about reciting your dialogue before committing to what it looks like written? I know of none other than yourself that I could trust to help them, and I suspect you too might have your own reasons for wanting to find Kerapac. I want to know his plan. Also, I kind of want to punch him. But not right now, because he's superpowered. So I just want to know his plan for now. And then we'll get him unsuperpowered, then I can punch him. A worthy goal. If we can understand what he's up to, we'll be a better place to stop him. Or, if he's right, assist him. You should head to Anachronia and speak with Mr. Mordout there. Mr. Mordout has been keeping an eye on the island for us, and will likely know where Karos and Thok are. Good luck, World Guardian. Gielenor's fate is in your hands. Okay, so back to Anachronia. Feels like I was just there. Like yesterday. Yeah, it feels like just yesterday I put something in that bucket there. Not Irwinson, but the bucket that's in front of him. Okay. Surge. Ow. Surge. Yo, Mr. Mordout. Oh, hello there, Lost Master. Lost Master? Lost Master? Yep. Never mind. Why are these my only two options? Shouldn't there be a quest option? Anachronia. Ah, there we go. Desperate measures. Oh, how can I help you? Seren says you might know where Karos and Thok are. Ah, yes, those two, strange pair. I swear they were about ready to kill one another. Yeah, that sounds like them. They were asking me about the Dragon ruins here on the island. I think they were at least last seen heading northwest of here toward the ruin by the volcano. It wasn't that long ago. They should still be there if you hurry. Okay, ruin by the volcano. Which way is that? I guess it's up here. Can I get a blue box? I mean, we have a ruin here, but we also have a ruin here. And they're both by the volcano. Quest? I need to search for Thok and Karos. Mr. Mordout tells they are investigating Dragon ruins to the north of the base camp. Okay, north. North is the way to go. Search. Yeah. Search. Yeah. Traverse. Traverse some more. Traverse. Oh, wait, they're okay, they're down there. Hi guys. Can we talk from here? Apparently not. How do I get down there? From here. I know I could go back up and then go back down, but that seems kind of ridiculous. So I guess I'll go over and around and under and through and then back around? Because that seems less ridiculous for some reason. Go over here and then go through this ruins, which is the one that I thought they were at. Then around. And then through the little ravine. And a lot of zigzagging through here. I can't really surge. And into the big old hunting area with the lava dude. And then back around to here. Surge. Surge. Whoa! Camera behave. No, don't traverse. No. Talk. What is that? Oh, that's a butterfly.
Loremaster, Thok is happy to see you again. Why, Thok was just telling Carlos here about how much Thok missed you.
Carlos, we've been over this. Thok, Carlos.
Ha ha! Your angry mewling is funny. You like angry wolf cub wanting to be petted first.
If you try and pet me again, I will enchant you so that you think you're a duck.
Thok would make a mighty duck. The strongest of all the ducks. Perhaps more of a goose. A Thok goose. Honk!
Oh, Master, help me kill him. No one will know, just our little secret.
No, little Kratos. No of your little knife cannot pierce Thok's mighty hide.
That was totally an accident.
Thok knows you were just trying to keep Thok on his toes, while Thok has been stabbed many times and has built an immunity to knives.
Wait, it doesn't work like that. I don't know, with enough scar tissue, maybe it does. If I might bring you both back on track, have you learned anything about Kerapac? Uh-oh, YouTube is saying we don't have enough something to maintain streaming. Although everything looks fine on my phone. Still looking fine on my phone. I think YouTube is just complaining for no reason. Although my food is a little laggy. It is lagging a little bit behind the stream. Okay, I think we're now on this. I think the stream on my phone is now on this panel that we're currently on. Yeah, it still looks fine. Thok's head is animating just fine, and my camera is moving around just fine. YouTube, you're complaining about nothing. Anyway.
Oh yes, Loremaster, Thok has a mighty tale to tell. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
That night Thok arrived on the island. Air was heavy, and Thok knew evil waited around something. Thok was alone on the island of monstrous creatures around every corner.
Alone? What am I, invisible?
Ha! Tiny man is correct. Thok, sorry. Thok left you out.
That's better. What?
Thok was alone apart from scrawny little Karos.
Oh, you got his name right? You got his name right for once.
Who was overcome by a terrible fear.
Oh, there he is. I wanted on record that this did not happen.
Ha 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 ha! Do not worry, tiny man. There's no shame in being scared. Not all can be as mighty as Thok. But this is a digestion from my story. Thok arrived on this island, certain of death. Armed with only rippling muscles and Thok's mighty stick, Thok set out to explore the island. Okay, so I guess Thok is exploring the island. Let's explore over here as Thok. Thok is exploring the island. Examine sneezy plant. Thok doesn't like how this tickles his nostrils. Very pro-son.
So is this the boat they came on? How was it was here before I ever got here, and thus they ever got here? Like, I mean, this shipwreck was here yesterday. Oh, what that? Why are you looking at this?
Thok very confused why you care about a backpack when there is adventure at hand.
Level 1.
He mews like a baby kitten. A bunny kitten. Thok likes bunnies. Thok stopped. Thok heard a noise. Loud and terrible. Danger was approaching. Thok knew that villainous Kerapac had sent his minions to crush us. But Thok is mighty. Thok is always ready for battle.
Okay, and he's doing push-ups. Thok, mightiest. He has a boss bar. Take it down a notch, will you? His health is over 9,000.
Scrawny man is no fun. Monsters attacked!
Examine big bloody lizard. Oh, come on, they weren't that big.
Fine, Scrawny Carlos is no fun.
Again, you got his name right. How did you get his name right? You feeling okay, Thok?
The beast was smaller, but it brought with it many friends.
Smash, less enormous, but still a lizard. Level 160.
The beast looked at Thok with hungry eyes, but Thok is big and would make a most impressive meal. But ha! Thok is a meal made of fists, and these lizards were only going to eat knuckle sandwiches.
You done talking so I can go smash them? Let's examine them.
Thok could wear one of these as a hat. A scaly hat.
Okay, let's smash.
Insta-kill.
Insta-kill.
The lizards were no match for Thok's magnificent muscles. By with just one twitch from his pectoral, Thok can stop whole armies in their attacks. Just imagine what would happen if happened with Thok to unleash the right one.
For the love of all that glistens, can you actually take us somewhere remotely near a valid point?
Thok is getting there, Scrawny man. Have patience. As Thok was saying, Thok explored.
Thok is... Oh, let's explore up here. Okay, we can't... You're not seriously going to describe everything step by step, are you? Look, we came to this island for a reason. Your shoddy sailing may have stranded us here, but we still had a purpose. Loremaster, after Kerapac betrayed us all and escaped, we felt... It was a responsibility to try and fix things. The storm proved to be a problem for a while, but then it mysteriously died down. I wish I could tell you it's because everything had magically solved itself, but none of us is that lucky.
Thok is that lucky. Once Thok found him.
Literally, no one cares, you great lumbering boulder with the legs.
Thank you. Yes, Thok's legs are like rocks. Strong, sturdy, and you can build houses with them.
What?
Because Thok's legs are mighty and strong. Thok can carry much weight between his thighs.
But enough of this nonsense. Let's move on to something more substantial than Thok's lower appendages. When we came to this island, I could feel it immediately. This place is wrong. It's not meant to be here. At least, not now. Oh, is this how Anachronia came to here? Kerapac used the needle power to suck it through time to now? It can only mean that Kerapac used the needle somehow to pull this island into the present. The question is, why?
Because he's a villain. Villains always have confusing plans. Thok's plan's much simpler because Thok is no villain.
And Thok is much simpler. But yes, back to the subject at hand. This island, it's clear that this place has some significance to Kerapac.
It is full of big lizards.
I suspect if Kerapac had wanted big lizards, he could have managed that without ripping an entire island out of time. No, it's this place, and it's this wind.
Yes, so that is why we explored further. But as we explored, from the jungle spawned more lizards.
Where are the more lizards? Okay, I guess they're over here. Oh yeah, big uns. Punching bag.
Think is big, but Thok's is bigger.
Cute little gecko.
I think this is adorable when it tries to be scary. Tiny lizard thinks it's special. Thok has big scarier things out of his belly button.
You know, they're not even attacking. They're literally not even attacking. Okay. Oh, the backhand. Another backhand.
Even though these lizards were bigger than most lizards, they were still easily squashed beneath Thok's mighty heel. Knowing this land would be fraught with danger would have made lesser warriors tremble, but Thok knew it to be glorious. And so, with his mighty weapon in his hand, ready for battle, Thok bravely marched forward.
I guess this is forward. No, I want to stay. Oh, for the love of Gothics, enough walking. Look, let's just skip us forward a little bit, shall we? It wasn't until we reached the base camp that we really learned anything valuable anyway.
We discovered an ancient ruin that had once belonged to the beast we sought.
Loremaster the Magnificent.
And never seen such a woman. Thok is entranced by her strength, skill, and cunning. Terrible beasts they were, monsters by the name of the Dragon Kings.
The Dragon Kin. Kin as in related to, as in relatives of, Dragon Kin. How are you alive? Genuinely curious. How is someone as completely ignorant as you could survive this dangerous world?
Yes! Thok is a mighty survivor. Thok is the greatest warrior in the land, and even these ignorance you speak of cannot defeat me.
Seriously, I give up. I cannot be bothered trying to reason with this. Back to you, you great lumbering idiot.
So this place, this home of monsters, had become home to others. Brave explorers had sailed this island before, seeking to claim it as their own. Thok wanted to meet them, shake their hands, and share mead with them, so Thok made his way to the camp.
And I assume he spoke to Loremaster the Magnificent.
It was then that Thok saw her. The way she carried her weapon, the way she studied the world with those eyes, the way she was dressed like an anime character. A real warrior. A mighty warrior woman. Thok had never seen someone so magnificent, even among the Fremennik warrior women.
Oh, and what about your pretty lass?
Thok and pretty lass are, taking a break.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It does not matter. Some things are not meant to be. We were from two different worlds.
Who was pretty lass again? I've forgotten.
quite literally, if I recall correctly.
Oh, right, Pretty Lass was a skin weaver.
But enough of past loves. A new star shines bright in Thok's sky, and her name is Lanyakea.
My Thok, you have so many muscles. I'm impressed by your mighty beard and impressive musky odor. Of course, she never said that.
It's nice to dream sometimes. Thok asked the radiant star if she had seen the blue beast Kerapac.
Mighty Thok, I have not seen such a beast. But there is a darkness here, a terrible evil that begins in the heart of the island and spreads out like an infection. Perhaps this is the villain you seek?
Thok knew it was. Who else could be so infested with evil as the betrayer Kerapac? No one! Come, my star ignites the heavens. Let us discuss this villain in the main camp.
Star that ignites the heavens, really? I distinctly recall at the time, it was more something like, Spogly, Wada Gacha Me Kapruspikoloshi.
Dogs sometimes struggle with words with magnificent women. Anyway, we went to the camp.
Okay, so we're going to the camp.
When Thok arrived at the base camp, a terrible darkness filled the air.
Really? I don't see it.
It was heavy. The heaviness of a storm as it approached. Or the heaviness of Thok's breakfast. Heavy.
I've seen Thok eat. The breakfast is not to be trifled with. Though I think there might actually be trifle in it. Might actually be trifle. Is that a pun? Is it a trifle like a dessert or something? You know, a British dessert kind of thing?
Then, as if carried on evil winds, the villain Kerapac arrived.
Flappy, flappy. Okay, I gotta remember, he does not do the Starscream voice. He has more of a almost James Earl Jones kind of voice.
Villain, you dare show your face in front of the mighty Thok. Thok will punch that smile off your face, along with your teeth.
No, not my teeth. Neither of them said that. You probably guessed that, but I wanted to be clear.
You interrupted Thok, and now Thok has lost his train of thought.
Where was Thok?
Villain, you thought you could escape Thok by cowardly fleeing to this tiny island full of lizards. Ha! Thok is too skilled a hunter to be escaped from so easily. But Thok has you now. Thok will destroy you.
Though you are mighty, Thok, perhaps the mightiest of all warriors, with powerful muscles and the most impressive beard. Focus, Thok, focus! No, Thok, you will not destroy me. You will not even touch me. As we speak, my dark plan moves into place. Soon, my machine will be restored, and with it, I shall turn this world into dust. You and all you love will be destroyed. I shall be the end of Thok, the end of the world. Wahahahaha.
With that, the villain left. Thok would have thrown his own stick at him, but the villain was too quick. We watched him fly away and disappear into the volcano somehow.
The volcano up there?
Like all villains, he hides himself away where he thinks Thok cannot touch him. But that villain didn't know what Thok knows.
About the door here?
Thok knows that Loremaster and Thok together cannot be stopped. We will seek mighty vengeance for his betrayal.
Well, wait. All that to tell me Kerapac's base is in the volcano, the most obvious place on the island for an evil villain lair?
Ha! See, Thok knew Loremaster was smarter than Kerapac. They knew they would work it out instantly.
Now you know what I've had to put up for the last few weeks. I really must apologize for Thok. He means well, but he's... well, he's Thok. I have several theories to explain his behavior, but I fear that time is of the essence. So, whilst I could sit here and insult the lumbering buffoon all day, let's instead get down to business. Tell me, what do you know about this island?
Some sort of time travel nonsense.
Well, yes, I'm afraid so. This island is a temporal anomaly. It should not be here in its current chronological state. Indeed, this island is aptly named Anachronia, as in an island torn out of time.
Okay, my throat's getting scratchy.
The question is, why? In my investigations, I have come to believe that this island is the ruin of a once great Dragonkin kingdom. I believe it was named Orthen. More so than that, I believe that the Dragonkin we know now are quite different from the Dragonkin that built this place. Indeed, I believe that something happened here that fundamentally altered the course of the Dragonkin destiny. But still, given the state of the island, I believe that these secrets are here for us to discover them. Fortunately, I happen to know that you've begun to make quite the name for yourself in the Archaeology Guild.
Yeah, I'm the Guildmaster.
So those secrets shouldn't stay buried for long. Look around the Dragonkin ruins, see if you can excavate any artifacts that might help us piece together the secrets of this island.
What do you know about Anachronia?
Honestly, very little. This island is impossible, a literal land out of time. As Rildo,
oh, there's something in my throat.
Okay, I think I'm better now, maybe. Esrilda, I heard all about the theories on a fossil island, on the flora and fauna here. On the ancient bones and, well, fossils. That place is gone now. Instead, the past has been dragged forward to replace it. What is now what was. Have I mentioned I hate time travel? This island, it was clearly once a stronghold of the Dragonkin. The island is littered with their ruins. Which means Kerapac deliberately chose a time after the fall of the Dragonkin, but before this place became Fossil Island. He wants something here, and he wants no other Dragonkin around to stop him.
What do you know about the Dragonkin?
Surprisingly little, to be honest. For all their power and fury, the Dragonkin have remained secret from most of the world for millennia. As Rildo, I only heard whispers among the vampires. I heard even less.
Well, you were with the vampires? What? We need to go down that little rabbit hole right there. But I assume later.
I know that once they were cursed, bound to the Stone of Joss, such that whatever it was, they would feel terrible rage and pain. They'd also grow more powerful, which eventually led to them destroying whatever was being foolish enough to use the stone at the time. Given the great power of the Stone of Joss, you can be certain that the Dragonkin at the height of their power were a terrible force to behold. Even the gods fear them. Also know that there are two Dragonkin factions, the Dactyl, led by Kerapac, who sought to end the curse through magic and alchemy, and the Necrocertes, that sought only to vent their rage and hatred on the world. What worries me is that right now, at this time, I only know that what the Dactyl are up to. The Necrocertes have disappeared from anywhere I have eyes. Still, right now, the Dactyl are the only threat we have time to focus on. And bye-bye. Okay, so what am I doing? Carlos has suggested that I excavate the excavation sites near the volcano lab entrance. Is that here? Oh, there's a thing over there. Uncover the soil. I should get my archaeology gear. Let's go back to the base camp. Gnome copters, so dependable. Surge. Surge. Fake. Archaeology, where's that one? Let's construction. Archaeology, there we go. Okay. Oh, I had something in my throat, and now my nose is running. Because you know how it is when you have something in your throat, and it just like burns and itches and stings and burns and burns and burns, and like it starts getting your nose itching and burning? That's kind of what's happening right now. Okay, don't do the agility course. We go down the steps that I forget are here because I never use them. Okay, we excavate, I guess. We excavate, I guess. Is there another one somewhere? Nope. There's only one. Hi, birdie. A stark, dark omen. I'm not even getting dirt. I found a dragon device damaged. Inspect. I need 50 Orthen glass to repair it, and I only have 32 in the thingy. I'm gonna need more. Okay. Do I need to restore it? I mean, it says it's damaged, so I'll probably need to restore it. Let's talk to Karos. When you find an artifact, make sure to repair it so I can study it properly. You're an archaeologist, go archaeologize. Okay, so I need more Orthen glass. Let's go get more Orthen glass. Traverse. I know, I went up to go down. It's a video game. What do you expect? Something pop up down there? It's odd that there's no music right now. I lost my footing because I don't have my agility cape on me. Ow! I lost my footing again. I could go across that, but I actually don't need to. Surge. Surge. I know the Orthen glass is over here. I need it quite frequently. And I need how much? How much do I need? It's 50, right? It's the journal, right? Material storage. I got 32. This isn't going to tell me how much I have total. Alright. Okay, RNG, just cooperate. Just cooperate. I'm on a quest. I don't need all the resource caches to just empty. See, refined perk? That is useful right now. $40. Okay, we just need 10 more. Obviously more than 50 because, you know, I want to keep a placeholder in the material storage. I have it organized and I want to keep it organized. Oh, RNG is coming in king right now. It keeps trying to deplete. It's not depleting. Okay, we're almost there. I'll probably just like fill up completely. Bomb. 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 Okay, just a little more. Just a little more. Come on. Come on, I'm 103 archaeology. I should be excavating faster. Okay, there we go. Full bag. Let's use the teleport options. Oh, that's right, there's only one. But I can go into here. Oh, there it is. Orthen. Okay, first one, deposit. Deposit all. See, it's nice and organized. I want to keep it that way. Alright. And restore. A Dragonkin device. There's another ceremonial Dragonkin device. Am I getting a sneak preview of what's to come in the quest? Ooh, teleportation crystal? What? Okay. To focus on the thing that I can do right now. Restore. This seems to be some sort of strange Dragonkin device. Karos might know more. I should go check in with him. Okay, let's do that. Surge. I was hoping it would fly off the edge, but that didn't happen. We don't use the agility course. We use the steps that I forget exist. Yo, crab loss. Little bird told me you've discovered something quite interesting. I restored this device. It's some sort of crystal-like structure. It seems to be resonating with something somehow. The door, maybe? Because, like, I mean, I played a lot of RPGs. Doors, I mean, this looks like a door. Doors usually have funny-looking keys. This is a funny-looking thing. Yes, amazing. Exactly what we needed. What is it? A key? Not a clue, sorry. I mean, keep hold of it. It definitely feels important, but right now, it can be anything. Like a key, right? A key, a door, a book, a magic purse. Could literally be anything. Well, that's not terribly helpful. No, not really, but I suspect it will be. You know how this normally goes. You bubble about the place and everything you find is eventually important. You play video games too, right? No, I think this is part of a larger puzzle. I think you need to get back out there and dig up another artifact for us to investigate. There's a bigger picture here. We just need to uncover it. Oh, that just appeared. Wow. What do you think about this device? Do you really have no idea what this could be? It was rather dismissive earlier. Let me take a proper look at it. It's certainly very strange. There's an energy to it, a sort of magical resonance that I've only really encountered in the Lunar Isles. Ah! No clue what that means. Whatever it is, it's not built for us, I'm afraid. Scalier brains are needed to get into this. Yo, Jadinkos, what do you think about this thing? Okay, bye-bye. Well, let's excavate the new thing that just popped up. Let's see, Dragonkin Tablet is what I'm after now. And we get materials Orthen glass here, so I assume I'm gonna need more Orthen glass. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there, come on. You find Dragonkin Tablet damaged. Alright. Looks like I found everything in this spot. I should restore what I found and speak to Karos. Okay, how do we restore it? I need more Orthen glass. Big surprise. Let's put you up there. And I currently have 10. This could require a few trips. See, how far away is it the normal non-agility course away? Like, if I could avoid going up and around all over again. Yeah, this definitely feels farther away. Then again, there's that tunnel right there. Right there. This might be about the same distance in terms of time. Surge into a root. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. Okay, more Orthen glass. See, yeah, I don't have enough room. I could, you know what? Let's toggle the porters. There we go. There we go. That's definitely better. This is worth it. I mean, I've got so many porters stashed away in my bank. I can afford this. Yeah, quest is very long. They definitely did some padding here with this little little diversion of you need a bajillion Orthen glass. I mean, I know I could just buy it off the Grand Exchange. I'm aware. But you know, you place a Grand Exchange order. It's not guaranteed to instantly fill. I found a clue scroll. What was it? Oh, it's an easy one. Okay. And you know, the previous quest, I got that clue bag. I could just shove it in there. Let's see, where are we with this? 31. And now, if I know video games, after restoring this thing, I'm going to have to go excavate another thing and restore that. And then with the three things together, I'm going to have to do something. I don't know what that is yet. I mean, you know how it is. Legend of Zelda, there are three parts of the Triforce, 3 pendants. Okay, that's specifically a Link to the Past. It's always 3 something. Oh, when the music stops, it gets quiet. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yo, music, where are you? Not here, that's where. Oh yeah, the KSP music. So what is that one? On Distant Shores. Ah, we're there. Okay, we're exactly there. I want to keep at least one in there as a placeholder. Again, my material cache is organized. I want to keep it that way. So I want to get a little bit more, because I feel like I just feel like we're going to need more for restoring a third thing. Probably that ceremonial whatchamajiggy. Oh, see, the RNG fails me when I don't need it. Okay, that's good. Let's use the teleporty thing. Teleporty thing! Facing the wrong way. Where are you? Where are you, table? Big old... what? Oh, I saw it. There it is. Orthen. Travel. Material storage. Put it in there. Restore the thing. Oh, yeah, and then I guess this is going to be the third one, right here. Restore. Some sort of Dragonkin tablet. I don't recognize any of the words. Perhaps Karos can tell me more. Let me go take care of this clue scroll first. And by take care of it, I mean put it in my bank. And fill. There we go. And then shove it back in. Surge. 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 Yeah. Mobility. It's an amazing thing. Surge. Yeah, I need to do this more to get across this island. It's a really big island. Well, this is definitely something. It's old Dragonkin, similar to modern Dragonkin, but with a bit more of a nuance. Unfortunately, it's the sort of prose that requires an understanding of a more draconic way of thinking. So it's another useless dead end? On this occasion, I am pleased to say that we might be in luck. We fortunately have an expert on draconic thinking, someone who's made quite the career of getting inside the heads of dragons. Or their hearts, at least. Oh, you mean Mr. Mordout? Who? My character saying who? My character saying who? You were just talking to him earlier! The last dragon... Oh, okay. But to be honest, Mr. Mordout is a dragon. And an historian. He should technically be an expert in draconic thinking. The last Dragon Rider, you know, until he wasn't. I've been keeping tabs on him. Someone who could take control of deadly lizards. Felt like they might be useful in Anachronia. As the whims of fate would have it, he's made his way to the island region on his own, apparently to do a little gardening. Well, farming anyway. Last my little spiders told me was that he was talking to Great Granny Podrington on the ranch. Your little spiders? Well, every spy network needs a sinister little name. Oh, and they're spiders. I get it now. Don't worry though, I get my information from something much less sinister than secret spy agencies. Anyway, always listen to gossip, Loremaster. You'll be amazed at what secrets you can pick up. But whilst I would love to talk about myself a little while longer, time is of the essence. None of us will have the emotional understanding we need to practice. You should go say hi.
Well, what do you think about this device? I mean, what do you think about this tablet?
It's an ancient Dragonkin tablet. It's written in a very different style to the existing Dragonkin words. The modern stuff is guttural, quick, harsh, as though writing is a terrible effort. But this flows and undulates around the page as if flowing with emotion. Emotion, unfortunately, seems to change the meaning of the words completely, though. I know some words like patience and security, but some of these other words make no sense. Oddly, though, I don't believe this is a code. I believe this was intended to be read. Be someone. I think that's a typo. I believe this was intended to be read by someone who can understand the emotion. But who can understand the emotions of lizards? Except, of course, another lizard.
Okay, bye-bye. That's not what I pressed. I pressed 4, not whatever that was. Okay, I gotta get to the ranch out of time. The fastest way there is to go to the normal ranch. And then, climb up the stairs. Yeah, I need to harvest. I keep forgetting to do a farm run. It's like a half hour out of my day. A whole half hour. Mystical tree. The mystical magic tree. Or the magical mystery tree. Or something. Hi, Hannibus! Food has run out of the northeast small Anachronia pen. What? 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 Did I forget about some animals? Hold on, let me go check my animals. Check animals. Green salamander male. Gather produce. Okay, no, don't gather the produce. Cure disease. Check the head. Appears to be suffering from small fever. Check the eyes. The eyes are a little bloodshot. Check the legs and feet. Clammy. Check the stomach. Can't seem to spot anything obvious. Mrs. Treatment. Flu? The animal's cured. Okay. Okay, we need to get them fed. I could have sworn that I completed the salamander thing. You know, the thing. Read. Salamanders. Yeah, I completed the breeding log. I got all of them. Why? Why? Why did I just leave them? I don't need to breed them anymore.
Yanil. That's where I need to go. No, not Uglog, Yanil. I need bugs. And we're gonna feed them and get their health and happiness up, and then put them in the cellar. Trade. Why can't I trade across the counter like a normal person? Flies. Buy all the flies. Buy all the beetle bits. Okay. Boop. Stairs. Magical tree. Where is it? That way? Okay. Surge. Fill the trough with the beetle bits. They're gonna need more than that. All right. Is there anything else on the farm that I've just abandoned and forgotten about? So I was growing something up here. Did I empty this pen, however? Check animals. Nothing. Okay. What about the one down here? It looks empty. Alright, it's empty. Okay. Is that the breeding pen? Why am I still breeding them if... Like, is that the... Hold on. Hold on. How do I find out what type of pen this is? It's a small dinosaur pen. Okay. So it's not a breeding pen. Why did I just leave them in there? Do I have room in the storeroom? Barn? Whatever it's called? Yeah, I have my salamanders here. They're both sparklers. Oh, you know what happened? I must have left them in there to grow up so I can sell them to the salamander commander, and I just forgot. Whoopsie. Okay, back to the quest. Animus, what are you doing here? Hello there. I decided to spend a bit more time on Gielinor to try and connect with my daughter. It's a wonderful opportunity and I refuse to squander it, so I thought I'd come here and do what I do best. Ride giant lizards into battle, slaying all and sundry? No. You may not know this, but before I was a warrior, I was a shepherd. On my world, we had the Gur. But your world has stranger lizards. Fortunately, I got to meet young Mrs. Potterington here. Oh, you little flirt, you. Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear. The ancient Potterington winks at Hanimus. It's a disturbing sight. I'm glad I'm blocking the view. Yes, well, what I mean to say is Mrs. Potterington has introduced me to these great creatures here. I thought I might raise some of them. Give me a chance to settle down and properly provide for my family, now that I have one. Well, what are you doing here? Looking for you, actually. You have a unique understanding of the Dragonkin, sharing as you do that lizard mindset. I wondered whether you might be able to help me translate some of their old writing. I know some of the words, but the prose is strange. Oh, of course, my friend. I'm always happy to help. Let me take a look. I can see how you struggle with this. It's not like normal Dragonkin. It's more, flowery. You sort of have to follow the flow of emotions around the page to get the meaning. It's a bit like a poem. Only not quite. This is fascinating. It's so sad. Did you know there were multiple Dragonkin casts? More than two anyway. We know about the Necrocertes and the Dactyl, but this tablet is talking about a third group. The Nodon. It seems that the Nodon had a very different approach to dealing with the curse. Rather than fight it or succumb to it, they apparently tried to sleep through it. What? Indeed. And more to the point, it stands to reason that they might still be trying to sleep it through. This tablet speaks of a great chamber where several of them went to sleep. I think I know where it is. It's some ruins to the northeast of the island. Meet me there and we can see if we can learn anything useful. So what do you think about what's going on? Come, we should visit the ruins to the northeast of the island. The tablet seems to point us in that direction. Well, what are you doing? Oh, this is a lot. Okay. What have you been up to? I've been trying to make a new beginning for myself. It feels as if the old Dai has drawn me away from Yaya for a reason. Ha! I thought I couldn't for the life of me tell you what the reason would be. Still, I have something I would never have believed possible. I have a family here. And whilst we're not exactly close, it's a start. So I've been trying to bond with my daughter, be a father to her. Mostly this has involved me teaching her deadly dragon rider fighting techniques. But I'm sure there's no danger there. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure. Yeah. So what do you think about Kerapac? Kerapac gave me something I had lost for so long. Hope. The serum he gave to my people has helped reignite our spirit. The healers on Yaya have been studying it for some time, and now there's a definite promise. It can lead to a cure for the decline of my people. I cannot believe someone capable of doing that is capable of killing everyone on Gielinor. So I want to believe there's something in him left to redeem. So are you staying on Gielinor? For now, yes. I've got myself a little cave and some arable land, so I'm making myself a little home. I feel as if the Olundai is telling me that my place is here. I have good friends, animals I can raise and train, and of course, I have my daughter. I wish that all the Ilunjaka could find such joy. Ask something else. Ask about the Ilunjaka. No, that's not what I said. 4. Ask him 3. There we go. Tell me about your people. The Ilunjaka are a dying people. We have been for many years now. Few children are born in this generation, maybe the last. But we are not a people of mourning. We spend our time preparing our home world of Yaya for the Grr and other animals, so they may inherit a good world. We spend our days with songs, with dance, with the company of others. If we are to die, we will die surrounded by love. And that will be our legacy to the world we leave behind. Tell me about Yaya. Yaya is a beautiful planet. We have 3 moons, and each lights up the planet like a painting. The silver moon, Silun, casts the world in a somber blue and reminds us to reflect on the past. The red moon, Akash, makes the world appear as if it's on fire and reminds us to look to the future. The purple moon, Ilu, is the moon from which we take our name. She is always taking on the colors of both Silun and Akash. It so reminds us that we are a product of the past and the future. We are all part of a great tapestry, the Olundai. Tell me about the Olundai. The Olundai is not so dissimilar from the fate the people of this world believe in. I find the best way to think about it is to think about a great tapestry. The tapestry is the Olundai. Each of us is a thread. We have our own debt, which is our path through life and our place in the tapestry. We go where we are guided and turn the tapestry, when in turn the tapestry grows and becomes more wonderful. When the tapestry is complete, the universe will be revealed to all to study it. I suppose the difference between our own die and our fate is our place within it. Human beliefs, I notice, tend to put themselves at the center. Humanity is the most important thing. But we Janka believe that no creature is more worthy than any other. Everything has its place in the grand design. Most people, my people fade away, but the tapestry will continue to be woven, and we are happy to just be a few threads in the pattern. Ask about something else. Ask about Vindicta. How you doing? Honestly, not well. Vindicta and I are so very different to one another. She is so full of rage, so full of hatred. Not that I can blame her. Her entire life she's been raised outside the Olundai, outside of her people. And worse, she was raised to be a weapon, raised by fanatics serving an uncaring god. Still, she has given me a small place in her life, and it's a place I cherish. I can never make up for the years she was gone, but I can give her what time I have to give.
So what are your plans now?
Now we try and build a relationship. It's too late for me to tell her bedtime stories or to sing her lullabies. So I shall teach her instead. I shall teach her how to decimate your enemies atop a great dragon. I shall teach her how to reach in the mind and urge it into battle, even from afar. I shall teach her how to sow a field and how to raise animals. I shall teach her how to respect life, as well as how to destroy it, if she needs to. One day I hope she thinks of me as father, but now I will settle for teacher.
See something else? Okay, that's all of it, so, bye-bye.
What are we doing again? There's a Dragonkin chamber in the northeast ruins of Anachronia. I should go find him. These? No, northeast is this way. It's all the way over here. Again. I spent a lot of time yesterday going to this place. Repeatedly. Okay, let's go here. Yep, and use the teleport thing. If there are Dragonkin sleeping in there, there's a possibility we might wake them up by accident. I might need some combat gear. Bank. Questy stuff. Hopefully I don't need these yet. I still don't know what to do with these. Okay. Max cape. Let's get this. Before I forget, let's turn the porter off. There we go. Come out. Boop, 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 boop. That should be good for a while. I have stuff in there. Yeah, I got stuff in there. Okay. Teleportation device. Outpost. Yeah. We gotta go this way first. That's not where I wanted to go. I really like the music of this area. Oh, I did not get the bank. I did not stick around for the bank bonus, did I? The healing, the bank healing. That's not where I wanted to surge. Game. There we go. Search. There we go. Yeah. Timed it perfectly. I forgot the Orb of Oculus. Oh, I do have screen grabs from yesterday, so... Okay, so Hanimus says he's around here somewhere. I'm assuming I'm in the correct location. Over there? Nope. What about over there? On the other side. On the other side. Nope, not in there. Hanimus! Hanimus! Where are you? There he is. Door. Let's talk first. Hello, Loremaster. You discovered this place too, I see. According to the talent, behind these doors should rest the sleeping Nodon. Nodon? What do we know about them? I understand you have encountered the Dactyl and the Necrocyrtes before. The Nodon were a third Dragonkin creed. My research suggests there was a fourth, but I have not been able to learn even their title. A creed? Is that more like a caste, or a faction, or a what? More like a faction. They all Dragonkin, but the different creeds held different philosophical ideologies. The Nodon were pragmatic. To deal with the curse, they simply went into a long hibernation. I think some of them may still be here. Unfortunately, I cannot open this door. I believe it needs a key. The tablet referenced some sort of crystalline device. If I understood correctly, I do not have that with me. Have you found a Dragonkin device, artifact, and restored it yet? Something you've unearthed from the ruins, perhaps? It would be some sort of a uniform, multi-sided shape, like a large gemstone? Yeah, I left it in the bank. Because I'm a dum-dum. Okay. I assumed I didn't need them right now. I mean, I knew it was a key. I knew we were going to go investigate a thing. I didn't know we'd need a key. Okay. Also, the Orb of Oculus. Okay, let's take both of them. Just in case. Maybe we need the tablet too. I don't know. Outpost. Again. Go that one. Yeah, there we go. That's proper surgeon. Oh. 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 There's smoke coming out of the top of it. Wait, that's the outpost. There's the statue / ruins. Surgeon's not ready yet. Okay. Ow, a rock. Okay, maybe the bank doesn't actually count as a bank because my health is still not full. Surge. Yeah. Okay, at least I know where I'm going now. Up to a point, at least. We need to talk to him again now that we have the thing in the thing. We did that. We did that. Creed, ideologies. Not open this door. Something rather like the device. Something rather like the device you're holding. You should try that on the door. First of all, Orb Oculus. Two. This is not a good angle. Never mind. Statue's facing the wrong way. Enter the door. Dragonkin device is responding to this door. I wonder... Animus? Animus, where are you? I hear flapping. Okay, there's Animus. Okay. So at least this area is safe, I think, maybe. Okay, we got excavations. A lot of excavations. We got a Dragonkin pylon. Hibernation pods. And we got a cave-in. That's reassuring. We got a cave-in. Doot, a doot. Up a little. Forward a little, up a little, forward, up. Yeah, there's that horn there that I didn't want to... Maybe it's a rib. Or maybe it's a root. I didn't want it in the shot. Maybe this is an okay screenshot. I don't know. Johanibus. What is this place? And are those Dragonkin in those tanks? Indeed they are. I believe this place is some kind of hibernation chamber. Or a hibernatorium, if you will. Sleeping Dragonkin it is. Well, let's try not to wake them up. Not only sleeping, they're dreaming? Yes, and also connected. Like a shared dream. They're in the Matrix! Dragonkin in the Matrix. I believe I might be able to temporarily connect us into the dream. Wouldn't that be safe? So long as we do not interact directly with the dreamers, we should go unnoticed, shall we? Sure, why not? What could go wrong? We're in the exact same place, only with a different filter. So, is this the dream? We're still in the hibernatorium. Yes, this is a shared Dragonkin dreamscape. These two are receiving a shared memory of this place. Want to see? Which two? Start node on caretaker memory. Sure. Okay. Nostra check for hibernation. Why stuck with the Vashra? Always complaining. Incubator over there. Always ask the same question. Always too slow at work. Hurry up, Vashra. Is Vashra the one that left? There you are. Check hibernation. Opening shields now. The drag can enter some symbols in the pylon interface. Perhaps you should take a closer look. Taking a closer look. 2AE. 2AE. Okay. So the hybrid determinants, shared Dragon King Runescape, these two are seeing no, I already saw it. I got the 2AE. We can disconnect from the stream if you wish. Yes, I think I have all the information I need. So I go over here and I do something. Need to cycle this to a 2. Oh. No, not that one. Is that it? That looks more like a Z than a 2. There it is. Okay. I need this to be the A. This is all dragon gonna be. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm sure, sort of. Examine. Yeah, okay. A. Come on, A. Come on, A. There we go. And then the E. There we go. And that should do something. That should do something. Look over the soil. Okay, I have to complete the quest to do that. Well, he did something over here, didn't he? I don't think it was close enough to actually see what he did, although there's not a lot to do over here. There's an incubator and a workbench. Study the hibernation pod, is that it? Okay, so that's a research thing. It's off ahead of us. Okay, yeah, let's re-enter. Still have an auditorium. Yes. Because I obviously missed something. Check hibernatorium. Okay, that's Vashra, I guess. This guy just doesn't do anything interesting. Is he doing anything interesting down here? Doing anything interesting over here? Is the cable the key? Like, is there something different about the cable in the real world? It goes over here. Opening shields now. You see the symbols of the dragon can enter the pylon interface. Okay, yeah, and that's the end of the end of the memory. The cable looks to be pretty much the same. Although this cable goes over here to the incubator. Although it may loop under the incubator and then go this way to over here. Wherever here is. Okay. Yeah, let's share the thing. Want to see? No. Let's go back to the real world. Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. I got a little too no happy. Let's disconnect. Okay, and this supposed to be 2 AE. Think. Now I'm getting confused. The cable appears to be exactly the same. That's something somewhere? Yeah. Wait a minute, are the shields down there? Is that it? What am I supposed to do? I can enter the node on dream must be Cannabis. I should explore this dream by studying the Dragonkin to learn their secrets. There appears to be a lower chamber that I should try to reach. I have learned a Dragonkin passcode. I should enter it into the pylon in the real world. I need to find a way to the lower chamber. Alright, so... this is the thing to do. What if we... get the A first. Wherever it is. Okay. This one looks right. Yeah. And then the E. Looks good. Why didn't it trigger the first time I did it? I think this was the symbol here. That's it. These are the symbols the dragon put in the dream. Now to press the last button. Indeed, there's something powered down in the chamber below. Okay, now... why didn't this trigger the first time I did this? Chamber below, huh? Well, the cable goes over here. No, this is nothing different. Chamber below. Chamber below. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Chamber below, huh? Trying to find some way in the chamber below. Lava stream. That looks suspicious, like a door over there. But how? It doesn't even have a right click. Do I need to use this thing on something? On what? Rankin pylon. What if I use this on that? Nothing interesting happens. Okay. It was worth a shot. Where would the down be? Do I need to excavate this? No, that's not even a thing. Oh. The unknown dream must be in ahead of us. I should explore this dream, must be the dragon cannon. There should be a lower chamber that I should try to reach. Okay, is there like another part of the dream? Talk to Animus. Shall we re-enter the dream? Sure, why not? Maybe something's different this time. Yes, your dream. Want to see it? Sure. It's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same old thing. Does he do something over here that I didn't see? Gotta pay very close attention to what he does over here. Come on, Slowpoke. Oh, wait, what? Someone said something over here? What? Somebody down there? Oh, I have to go outside like the other one. Okay. Yeah. Nope, don't want to see. Disconnect, yes. So I have to go outside and find another door. Gotcha. I think there's another door on the other side. Like over here-ish somewhere. Nope, not a door. Not a door. There's the door. Over here. I can't see a way to open this door. Perhaps I can learn more with Hannibus' help. Oh, did the thing reset when I went to... Oh. Unless there's another door around here somewhere. I don't think there's another door around here. Enter the door. I don't need to go there. Yep, it reset. No, it didn't. That's the right symbol. That's the right combination. Okay, so what is it I'm supposed to do? Do I need Hannibus on the outside? Yo, hand us on the outside. Let's go inside. But there's another door. I need your help getting into it. Okay, what if I just, like, use this thing on it? I mean, what's the worst that happens? I break it? Use on the thing. Nope. Perhaps I can learn more with Hannib's help. Oh, do I need to follow other Dragonkin dude in the dream to see what he does? Can I do that? Because normally when I try to do something like that, the game's like, do you want to leave the thingy? I mean, it's worth a shot, right? And that is a door I can use in the dream, I think. Okay, dream time. Again. Yeah. Laboratorium. Shared dream. Wanna see? Yeah. Okay, one of them's gonna go up here. Yep, there you are. Can I do that? I can. Okay, now where does he go? He's going this way. Always impatient. You're going up here. So you do something up here. Nope, you just go over this way. Are you sure it has nothing to do with the statue? Are you sure? You the dragon can use the passphrase Heppen Karun. Okay. Heppen Karun. The Heppen Karun. Down. You know, it's odd that in the present these braziers are lit, but in the past they aren't. Okay, those are lit, but you know, that's okay. Anyway. Yo, Hannibus, in the dream. You can disconnect from this dream if you wish. Yes. Are we in the real world or... Okay, well, I think we're in the real world. Heppen Crown. Heppen Crown. Heppen Crown. Heppen Crown. Hi, Hannibus. Hello, disease Genetico. After you, Hannibus. Okay, apparently not. What did the dragon in the dream memory say? Heppen Crown. Yep, this is what we saw from up there. The dragon in these pods are reliving a different dream from the caretakers in the upper chamber. After practicing on those two upstairs, I think I might be able to guide these dragonkin's dreams toward Kerapac. I'm picking up the term akin to the council from two of these dragonkin. Perhaps their dream can enlighten us some more about him and how he thinks.
Sure, why not?
Okay, we're in a completely different place. Where? I guess I need to go over here where the yellow dot is. Or I could stop here, right? Or Bavoculus. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, if we can get Hannibus in the shot, that'd be kind of cool. Hard. A little bit lower, maybe? That's as low as I can go, huh? Yeah, that's a screenshot right there. I would like to get Hannibus' face, but, you know, I can't make him face the camera. He doesn't even know the camera exists. This pool appears to be where the so-called Kindred Council forms. Are you ready for me to connect to the dream?
Yes. We are all here. I call this Kindred Council session into order.
Oh, I think that's Sakir, one of the most prominent Necrocertes.
Very well. Each creed shall put forth their plan to deal with the Jas and the other destroyers.
And there's Kerapac. Well, the dreamer's memory of him, at least. He's not actually in hibernation.
How can I tell which are dreamers and which are their memories?
I believe only the two Nodon are reliving this memory. The others are just the Nodon as the Nodon remembers them. There may be some bias in what we see here.
The Nodon are working with the other creeds to build a hibernation north of here. Surviving the abyss and then building this city has taken a toll on our people. We must replenish our strength before we do anything with the elders. The Nodon Young support Mara Gun's plan. Of course you would side with your mate. We have been through so much to get here. Now is the time to push forward, not sleep. The technology being created is already having wider implications. Skek is working on some experiments with the local fauna. Perhaps so, but I concur with Kerapac. We must take this opportunity to learn about this newly created universe. The Ogra are preparing many expeditions through the abyss to new worlds.
Ogra, what is that? Ah, this must be the fourth Dragon King Creed. I can finally put a name to them, though there are very few accounts of them at all.
Our kind have spent too long in the abyss. We were lucky that it has had no lasting ill effects on our bodies. But spending more time within it is folly. This is not a concern of the Augra. Our minds are what makes us dragonkin. Our bodies merely crude flesh. And what are the Certes?
Certes? Why not Necrocertes? I sense no mocking here. There's respect in Kerapac's voice. No doubt, this was the original name of his creed.
We intend to seek out the leader of these elder beings, Jas, and show it our value.
They destroyed our world, our universe with purpose. They destroyed us unknowingly. Beings of such immense power should be respected from afar. And you would rather we supplicate ourselves to such power than to rise up to meet it? This is not the Dragonkin way. Oh, once they are aware of us, they will see we are worthy of respect. We are unique within their creation. You cannot make peace with such beings. This is idealistic folly. Indeed. The only way to obtain respect from such beings is to match it in stature. Surpass it even. And you call us naive. Except my idea is not folly. I have been studying them and how they sculpted this universe, and have drawn up designs for a device that will not only match their power but rival it. My device generates a new form of energy, the likes of which is unseen on this world. Indeed, not seen in this universe. Shadow anima. Oh, you're messing with shadows? I think the Majrat kind of have the market cornered on that. Within it, we can rapidly advance our civilization and stand shoulder to shoulder with the destroyers. They would not dare oppose us, and we can live in peace and prosperity. This sounds dangerous. We would be like mosquitoes attempting to feast on their blood. We could be easily swatted. We all witnessed how easily our home was brought to ruin. We were not so lucky to evacuate in time. You collectively would all rather run away to the abyss, hide in your minds, and have us become servants. These things are not the Dragonkin way. You do your kin a disservice, Kerapac. We do these things for our own betterment, not out of fear. Your plan for the Dactyl is sound and of value to your people. But the Kindra urges caution, for the Surtees plan too saketh. Indeed, the Node are ally with the Augur here. We shall continue on with our own plans, but we insist you two Creeds keep the Kindra informed of your own progress. This is acceptable to us. ... Also the Dactyl. I believe that is the end of this note on memory. We didn't learn much. We already knew Kerapac had some sort of device. We still don't know what it does, or is, other than it supposedly generates a shadow animal, whatever that is. Let me see if I can steer these notes onto a future Kindra meeting. Animus, these two Dragonkin didn't disappear like the rest. Is that supposed to happen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You did the thing that you said we weren't supposed to do. You said we weren't supposed to interfere with them specifically. You said we weren't supposed to make contact. I think you made contact, and now they're aware of us. It's okay. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Taraval and Maragon. I think one of them has noticed us. Please, I must concentrate. Maybe you should concentrate on getting us out of the dream. Animus! What manner of beings are you? How did you invade our dream? You carry the stench of Kerapac's device. The Elder asked you a question. Answer them. I may have made an error in judgment. We apologize, Maragon. Is it... We meant not to intrude. We only entered here to discover more about Kerapac. And his device, this device of his, he's become a threat to the world. Would you help us stop him? We're hoping to see how his experiments fared in your other Kindra Council meetings. There were no other meetings. Kerapac did not keep his word. Turned on his device without Kindra approval. Maragon, I told you we should not have gone into hibernation when we were cursed. Kerapac has taken it upon himself once again. Perhaps we have slept too long, Taravel. Very well. Vekin, you saw in our dream here Kerapac's intent for this device. Then let me share with you the direct result of his actions. This is gonna hurt.
The Dragonkin of the Dactyl were well regarded for their scientific prowess, and none were as renowned as Kerapac. It was to riotous applause that Kerapac unveiled his latest invention, a device he promised would spark a new dawn of Dragonkin science. A machine capable of generating limitless power by flooding the world with corruption.
Say what?
The possibilities were endless. He believed that with power of this scale, the Dragonkin would rival the creators themselves.
You know what they say about great power.
Pride precedes a fall.
Okay, they also say that.
Before Kerapac could celebrate his creation, the Elder God's displeasure was made known. Jazz, the eldest of them, laid waste to the Dragonkin cities. In moments, the work of centuries was undone, and the Dragonkin fled in terror. Jazz bound the Dragonkin to the Catalyst, an elder artifact of great power. The Dragonkin sought the power of the Elder Gods, and their wish was granted.
Didn't that happen before?
Pride precedes a fall.
Isn't this the curse that Kerapac was trying to break with the device? I'm confused. You stumbled out of the dream weary-headed as you and Hannibus recover. You hear voices at the southern entrance of the hibernatorium, and the two of you head over to investigate. Ah, good, there you are. So, whilst you've been following up that lead with Hannibus, Doc and I have been studying the island a little more. Turns out there's a whole wealth of ancient Dragonkin knowledge waiting to be discovered. Why, I could spend years unearthing the secrets. Imagine the technology, imagine the power we could...
Listen, do you hear something? I can sense the encroaching presence of evil.
What does that mean? Doc is right. I can feel something approaching the ruins. Can I see it? The music got kind of intense. Did I unlock a music track? It echoed throughout time. That was a while ago, though. Yes, I can feel it now. The resonance of elder artifacts mixed with a touch of Dragonkin arrogance. That will be Kerapac. Kerapac. He must have realized what we've uncovered, and it seems important enough to warrant his personal touch. Be ready, I doubt this is a friendly hello. So, you have discovered the sleeping Nodon. A fascinating example of the futility of hope. The Nodon were our builders, our architects, and the visionaries who were able to raise up the mightiest of Dragonkin cities. Yet when faced with the threat of the Elder Gods, the cowards chose to sleep through it. To dream of better worlds, in the pointless hope of waking into one. Pointless. One cannot simply hope for a better world. One must be willing to do what it takes to create that world. But hope is such a powerful vice. The weakest people will always yearn to give in to it. It isn't weak to hope, Kerapac. It's a belief in better things. That belief stops you giving up. It empowers you. Hope can stop you doing something terrible, Kerapac. No. Hope can stop you doing something terrible. Kerapac, my friend, you've lost hope. And look at what you've become, what you might do. Please, my friend, stop this madness and work with us. We can find another way.
Ah, this villain has had enough chances. Doc would put a stop to him right now.
Doc, no, not now.
This is pointless. There's no battle here, no conflict. You cannot stop me. I have the needle. Still, fight me if you must. Reason has not worked, so come. Witness the futility of your efforts. Villain!
So we're actually fighting him? 5 million health. What's this madness? Is he healing? I think he's using time magic.
Even Thought could not harm him.
Do I have to actually try? What level spell is that you're using? Quest. Speak to the others at the upper. Okay, that's in the past. Okay, I guess I need to fight him. Or maybe not. Okay.
There, you see now, there's nothing you can do to me. I control the flow of time as easily as you control your breathing. Any harm you inflict on me simply never was. I could destroy you now. I could unmake your very birth. You would simply never be. I could do this, but I won't. I am not a monster. I am no wicked villain laughing from my throne of bones. I do not wish to kill this world, but there is simply no other way. The Elder Gods have woken. It is only a matter of time before their eggs hatch and the Elder Gods tear apart not only this world, but all others. My people have seen this happen, know firsthand the devastation such an act causes. If one world is the price to prevent that happening to all other worlds, it is a fair price. But I understand how little comfort that is to you and your kind. So I offer you this gift, the absence of hope. Know that you cannot stop me, so do not waste your final moments in fruitless attempts to thwart me. Go spend time with loved ones, friends, family. Celebrate your lives together, bury old grievances, and prepare yourselves for an afterlife with a clean conscience. Few are granted such a gift. For what little friendship we had, I urge you not to squander it.
So that's it then. Perhaps we could evacuate some of the population? To where? The mass evacuation is practically impossible. We could get a scant few hundred through the world gate at best. And perhaps we should take his advice and spend some time with our loved ones. I should go and see Vindicta, see if I cannot be a father to her in her final hours.
Say something?
No, I won't give up. Kerapac may have power, but I've faced down powerful foes before. With great difficulty. And a lot of respawning. And frustration. And some bad words. I stood up to demons, dragons, gods, the warped abomination of Shaltok. What was that? I'm not going to surrender to some blue dragonkin with a superiority complex.
Yes, Doc agrees with Loremaster. This villain thinks he can scare us with cheaty magic tricks. We are some of the mightiest warriors in the world. Doc is strongest, obviously. Loremaster is guardian of worlds, and would never give in. Animus tough guy, tough tiny rides mighty dragons into battle. And Karos is, come to think of it, Karos probably would give up.
I'm standing right here, and aside from his last comment, I agree with Thok. Which makes me feel a little ill. But Thok is right. The only way the Kerapac guarantees victory is if we give up. Direct combat failed, sure, but there are more weapons in our arsenal. And the most powerful weapon of all is...
Thok's fist!
Knowledge. I was going to say knowledge. I hate you. I want you to know this.
You're right!
You do hate him! And we need to see what more we can learn.
Karos, you investigate the Dragonkin ruins, see if there are any more secrets you can uncover.
On it.
Animus, you see if there's anything more you can learn from the Sleeping Nodon.
I'm not sure there's much more they're willing to share, but I'll see what I can do.
I'll return to Seren and see if she and the council have any additional leads. Doc, you, I shall punch some dinosaurs. They might know something.
Sure, you, go do that, Doc.
We'll meet back at the base camp after spoken to Seren. Kerapac won't get rid of us that easily. Alright, so we go back to Burthorp. Go back to Burthorp. There we go. Although this is a good stopping point. Let's see what Seren has to say. Up the stairs. Over to Seren.
Hello again, Loremaster. I hope you are here with good news.
Kind of? Yes, what news have you brought us?
Have you uncovered Kerapac's plan? Can we stop him? There's a restlessness in the underworld. I worry something awful is going to happen soon. As you can see, time is of the essence.
I'm afraid I'm the bearer of bad news. When Kerapac took control of Needle, he managed to make himself invulnerable. You know, timey-wimey stuff. Whatever we do to him, whatever harm we inflict, it just vanishes as though it was never there.
Ah, yes, I was worried that would be the case.
You could have warned us.
The needle is one of the most powerful artifacts. Its ability to control time makes it almost unstoppable.
I like that word, almost.
Yes, unfortunately we don't know much about the needle. We don't know its strengths or weaknesses. Fortunately, we do know someone who might.
Primrose?
Indeed, the needle's former host, Gale, known now and before as Primrose. If there are any answers to be had, then I imagine that she will be the one with them.
I'll go see if Primrose has any answers for us.
Again, this feels like a good stopping point, but let's go see Primrose.
Don't mind me, Seren. I'm just getting dragged to the underworld. It's a teleport thing. It'll be over soon. See, it's over now. Cat the core cat. Go. Go, go. Surge. Into a tree. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Into the tree. Hello, Phoenix Lair. Oh, it's not ready yet. Hello, iRoot. Now it's ready. Yeah. Surge.
So now that she's no longer bound to the needle and is Primrose again, is she sick again? I can't even remember the voices I did for these characters. Hi, Primrose. Desperate measures. How can I help you? How you doing? I'm healthy and I'm home. There's been a lot of difficult conversations, but we're getting through them. Mom's been really trying. She's still overly protective, but she's learned to let go. She even let me write a letter to Sloop. He's with someone else now. But we're still friends. I don't quite know whether I'd call what Kerapac did to me a good thing, but it's not all bad. I do miss Gale a bit, though. Ask about the needle. No, let's ask about Gale first. That's not what I clicked. Ish. Measures. Ask about Gale, number 3. I really don't know what I can tell you there, but I'll help where I can. Was she vulnerable to anything? Foolhardy adventures in Evil Dragonkin, apparently. Ouch. Yeah, sorry about that. But to more seriously answer your question, I'm afraid I really don't know. As Gale, I kept myself hidden, so I never had to face anyone in battle. So I have no idea what my weaknesses are. I'm afraid Elder artifacts don't come with a guidebook. What was it like being her? It was wonderful. She was so free. As Gale, I could go anywhere, be anyone. Well, as long as I didn't stray too far from the needle. You were tied to it. Something like that. The needle and I were deeply connected. It was part of me as I was part of it. It's impossible to describe. It's an impossible to describe bond. Like we were attached by the soul. Soul runes. As Kerapac has the needle, I don't think that helps as much. Ask about the needle. Ah, yes, that. Being connected to the needle is indescribable. Past and present so easily melded together that I can undo any mistake with a simple gesture. No one should have that power. Yeah, like Kerapac. Does the needle have it? No, can the needle be destroyed? I'm sorry, I have no idea. It's powerful and it protects itself. How do you harm something that can undo whatever harms it? Yeah, that's the situation we're kind of running into right now. Can it be countered? You're really asking the wrong person here. I was its agent, its voice. I suppose. I wasn't its master. The needle has a will of its own, you see. As Gale, I can direct it, but I can never act against it. Interesting. That means Kerapac can't act against it. So it's intelligent. Not really, not like you or I, but there's a power there, a strength that threatened to overwhelm me if I wasn't too careful. Does the needle have any weaknesses? Yeah, 2. Not that I know of. Sorry. It can manipulate time itself. There's no defense against that. While I know you don't know how to defeat Kerapac, you've given me some ideas. Really? If the needle forges a connection with its user, and the needle itself has something like a will of its own, you're wondering if we can turn the connection against Kerapac? Something like that. I'm sorry, I have no idea how I do that. No, but perhaps Seren and the council might have some ideas. Okay, I think we asked everything, so bye-bye. Let's go back to Burthorp. Again, this feels like a stopping point, but you know, not a good one. It's not like it's a cliffhanger or anything. Although I did just drink up the rest of my water and my voice is kind of wearing out, so I do need to jump on one of these stopping points at some point. Staircase. Talk to Seren. Every time I say Seren, I think of Seren from Mass Effect. Sadly, Primrose didn't have anything concrete we could use, but she did give me some thoughts. The needle has some sort of will of its own and a connection with its owner. If we could disrupt that connection, he'd lose his power. I don't suppose Primrose knows how to do that. Nope. How unfortunate. I had hoped, well, I suppose that leaves us with no other choice. I had wanted not to involve them to avoid risking their ire, but we are out of options. If we want to know how to stop an Elder artifact, we will need to speak to its creator. Is that a good idea? Get your affairs in order, Loremaster. It's time to bring your face to face with the most powerful being in existence. Meet me outside the heart of Gielinor. I shall arrange an audience with Jas. Oh boy. We're gonna talk to an Elder God. We're out of options. They may be the only ones who can stop this. But these negotiations are going to be difficult. We cannot afford mistakes. Also, you need to get out of this room so everyone stops connecting to you. One wrong move and Jas could decide to end this world once and for all. So be on your best behavior. Are you sure you need me? Okay, so this sounds like a cliffhanger. Am I right? So we're gonna do that tomorrow. That's right, I'm off work all week. And we're gonna be catching up on quests all week. So, hold on, let me... After we were unable to find a solution for the previous owner of the needle, Seren suggested we need to speak to the creators of the Elder artifacts. She has arranged a meeting with the Elder God Jas, and I should meet Seren by the heart in the Kharidian desert. I need to be careful with this conversation with Jas, as the fate of mortal life rests on her reaction to my questions. Oh boy, I need to remember that tomorrow. So we will continue this, and maybe finish this tomorrow. I don't know, very long, makes it sound like it's a three-parter, but hopefully we can finish tomorrow. Anyway, in the meantime, did this make you laugh? Did this make you smile? Did this brighten your day in any way, shape, or form whatsoever? If it did, pass it on. Find somebody you care about, make them laugh, make them smile, brighten their day. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And with that, I'll see you when I see you.